You ready? This type of bullshit that be out here in the media space. You ready? So I'm about to just see how old Jack Harlow was. Jack Harlow got carried over the mud by two black men at the Kentucky Derby, and a lot of people are upset about it. Hey man, he racist, dog.
Hey man, I want to use that at the beginning clip, but I don't want people to take that out of context in any way.
Oh, bro, wait till you hear what I'm about to say on the show. Fuck that. That ain't nothing.
Yo, welcome to Beers and Bars,
your place for rapid fire hip hop discussion and of course great beer.
I am Come On Kiddo.
Oh, to the golden child, man. How y'all doing out there? Thanks for tapping in with another episode of Beers and Bars.
Yes.
You know what time it is, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. If you're watching on YouTube, leave us a comment, man. Rate us and whatnot on these platforms so that we can go ahead and work these algorithms and how all that other stuff is going. Come on, what we gonna talk about this week, man? What we got going on?
Yo, this week we got a little bit of a slow week, but a very eventful week. We got Jack Harlow, his latest album. Jack Harlow from Kentucky, correct? He's from Kentucky, right?
Yes, he's from the Bardstown, Louisville area. Yeah.
Jack Harlow's second official album, Come Home.
The kids miss you. Yeah.
You got kids?
I know, no, he don't, but I know what he's trying to go with that.
You can expound on that, being the Jack Harlow fan that you are. I
am a fan, actually, yeah, for sure.
And then we're gonna talk about Kendrick Lamar, who has a new album dropping this coming Friday, so in a couple of days.
Yeah.
By the time this drops. And he just recently dropped The Heart Part 5 on Mother's Day. And this got the internet in a world of pontification and everybody is making think pieces about it and giving their 2 cents, and so we're gonna give our 2 cents here today.
Yeah, man.
What are we drinking?
So today, man, I'm gonna be honest. I'm drinking a beer from Hot Butcher. This is their Roll Your Way. This is an Imperial Stout with brew with cinnamon and vanilla. I'm gonna tell you right now. I had one of these, and I'm not a super fan of it, simply because it's a very sweet stout. When I bought it, it was very fresh. So the cinnamon and vanilla were like very, it wasn't really my cup of tea, but I'm gonna have it again today just to see if letting it sit for, maybe I think I've just been sitting now for about a month or two. See if it's settled down some, but
what's the ABV on that?
It is 10.5%.
Wowzers.
Yeah. Shoot, man. Let me pop this a little bit more. I'm tweaking right now.
And what's it called again?
This is Roll Your Way. Roll Your Own Way.
Roll Your Own Way.
Yeah, Imperial Stout, and it's brewed with cinnamon and vanilla. So it's a very, let me get this a little close to the camera here. Got my Funky Town glass. It's very, very thick, man. As it is about a foot from my face here, it is definitely not as strong on the nose as it was when I first got it about 2 months ago. So that's good. And again, it's just that I'm not a somebody bought me the beer, basically. Somebody bought it for me. Mm-hmm. And I'm also of an OG stout. Like, I don't mind like the pastry type stouts and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, with all the adjuncts and everything. But I'm a fan of more so classic OG roasty type style. And this joint is really, really flavorful. So let me just see here. Let's see. Yeah, it's still very vanilla-y, if
I
that's a
feel you.
word.
I want to try. I
Vanilla-y.
gotta try that joint. I gotta find that joint, man.
Some people like that type of stuff. Some people, and the cinnamon is, the cinnamon comes in at the end,
Yeah.
nice little spice to it and whatnot. But I just wanted to try it out and see if I felt different. And yeah, I'm still probably not the biggest fan. I'll probably you can have my last two. I've never not liked the beer on the show, I think.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what? That's the wrong way to put it. It's not that I don't like it. It's not for me. It's not my
Right,
cup of
right,
tea. So
right. I
and
feel you.
I'm the biggest fanboy for Hot Butcher. So that's no
That's
diss to
true.
them.
That's true.
So yeah.
Facts, facts. I'm having something today that I've had before on the show. I'm having Strawberry Jacket by Revolution Brewing. This is a barley wine aged in bourbon barrels with strawberry. This ABV is 14.2%. I'm having this today because mainly because of Kendrick Lamar, and the things that he's talking about are so heavy, which this is, but trying to, you know, give us, he's trying to feed us this information in somewhat of a thoughtful way. So this is heavy, but it's still sweet in a sense, you know what I'm saying? I tried to connect the two, you know what I'm saying? I did really think about the drink that I was going to pair today, and that's my reasoning. I don't know if that even made sense for real, but
Yeah.
there you go. But I'm a fan of their Deepwood series. I'm a fan of barley wines. Yeah, barley wine. I'm a barley wine and sour type of guy. So, I'm feeling
Okay.
that.
Yeah, I dig that beer, man. I really wish I had some more left. I think I'm gonna have the wife grab me a blood orange from the back. And I'm gonna see if she can take this joint. See if she like it.
Yeah.
Show first. OT is not rocking.
I know, right?
I'm a damn fool. I came with it on the show with a beer that I didn't like initially anyway. Hey people, all right, let's
We
go.
tried it again. It's all good. Sometimes you gotta try it again, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta try it again.
Let's go.
We giving Jack Harlow a second listen. We gotta try him again. Yeah, Jack Harlow has his second full-length LP. Come Home, The Kids Miss You. Right? Is that
First
the
joint
name?
dropped in 2020. Yeah, 2020. Yeah, that's what they all say.
That's what they all say. And now he's coming with Come Home, The Kids Miss You.
Yeah.
Come Home, The Kids Miss You. What does that mean, OT? Do you know what that means?
I'm not sure, but he has a couple other joints. I don't know if these EPs or albums or whatever the case may be. This is not his.
So according to that is based on Wikipedia, actually. That is based on Wikipedia. That this is his second full-length official studio album. Now he does have I don't know exactly, what that means. I know, I've been going through Kendrick's catalog. I know Overly Dedicated, they have it on Apple Music, but it was originally a mixtape. I always thought that Section 80 was a mixtape. I don't know anymore. I don't know. So maybe I could be incorrect about that. My bad, Jack Harlow. My fault. But here go his new album, Come Home, The Kids Miss You.
I think it's just an ode to coming back home. It is very much so talking regarding, where he's from, the Bardstown, Kentucky area. I think that's Louisville-ish. Fun fact, I'll be in Bardstown this year. I have a race down there. So
wow.
Yeah, man. So, but we checked out Jack Harlow's joint. I thought it was okay in 2020. I did pull a couple joints. I really liked Man in My City with Lil Baby. Of course, everybody knows him from What's Poppin', you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, my first listen to Jack Harlow, I thought he was dope on Static Selector's album. He had a song called Time. And I'm like, yo, who is this dude? Because I have been hearing his name. And then I'm like, oh, this is the Jack Harlow kid. Okay. But everybody know he had the What's Poppin' joint. I'm gonna get in and out, man, with this joint. I'm actually a fan of Jack Harlow. I do like this album. Two things I really like about Jack Harlow. One is that I like rappers who don't take themselves too serious and who are okay in their wit and like the comedic things that they say.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he doesn't seem to take himself, super serious. He's okay in the space that he's in. Like he knows what he's good at doing, and he
Mm-hmm.
sticks with that. He is very good at bops.
He is.
He is very good at bops. I am a super duper fan on the album of. I like Dua Lipa a lot, man. I like, what I'm
Dua
saying.
Lipa.
I checked the web. They out here chewing me up. Fuck it. Fade
Right.
away. I kept the Luca me up buckets. You know what I'm saying?
Woo!
That
Buckets.
that's what I mean. I think
Yeah.
he's good at bops like that. He's good. He's a child of Drake,
Ooh.
very much so. And that's crazy because we are at the point Drake dropped in 2008. He's been out now for 12 years. So obviously he's going to have influences on people. And it to me is no secret. Like you listen to his flow, his delivery, the types of joints he makes. Sometimes it's even Drake-esque.
Very much so.
Favorite joints though, man. It's a strong section of this album, man. Dua Lipa into Side Piece into Movie Star with Pharrell. Little Secret. Shout out to the Tweet Flip because I love
I
that
really
joint.
like that song. Yeah.
That's a good song. Churchill's down with Drake. Drake is rapping and throwing all kinds of shots.
Who we doing shots at?
I think he had a Daytona bar in there. Like a Blade of Grass. It is a weird part in there where he kind of switched to the second verse and goes to he's acting like a girl, but he doesn't really make it clear that's what he's doing.
I was confused, man. I thought he was saying that he had a boyfriend.
Yeah.
I was lost for a minute, man.
Yeah. You should have came into the verse like she said. It gave no indication that he was going into like a
I was
duo
lost,
part.
man. Somebody had to correct me, man. Shout out Sparks, man. He had to get me together. Like, no, bro. He's not saying he's gay. Not saying he's bisexual.
Yeah.
He's being a girl in that moment. He's doing the girl's part. Oh, got you. Oh.
But
I would have been on here like, oh yeah, man,
I'm a fan. I'm gonna let you go, and then I have I want a minute and 30 seconds of something I want to talk about regarding Jack Harlow.
Yeah, man. All the songs that you named, I Do Anything to Make You Smile.
Yes, me too.
I thought it was I like that I'm cutting up like Shaolin line. It's funny to me that he references Golden Corral. And it's funny that he has a lot of references in here from like Side Piece. I like Side Piece. I like the beautiful that or I just wanted you to know that you are really like that joint's hard. Okay. And it's funny that he references Abercrombie and Aeropostale. He's in Middle America, you know what I'm saying, where these Golden Corral, where these references resonate with his hometown and people of that demographic. Very suburban. I think it's relatable because this is probably most of people. It's very middle class rap. This is like an album that your mom would give you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you should check out Jack Harlow. You know what I'm saying? It's tame in that way. Yes, he can make bops. It's mainly bop music. It's mainly just feel good, chill vibes. It's nothing like real threatening. It's nothing super braggadocious. You know what I'm saying? He got some braggadocious lines in here, but it's nothing like, that's like, in a song like Churchill Downs, where he is side by side with Drake, who is, especially in this song, you could tell that, especially in this song,
bossed up.
His flow is very similar to Drake's.
Oh, absolutely.
He is directly a child of Drake. And, it's funny because, he's got this Drake flow, but Drake does Drake better, obviously, than Jack Harlow. And the seething way he can cut at you with these subliminals that he got in his bars is nothing compared to all of the bars from Jack on his album. You know what I'm saying? Like, Drake is being subliminal shot Drake right now on this song. And he's doing his Drake thing. And Jack does that here and there. But he's good at making bops. We've seen him parlay around with Drake. He's palling around with Drake at the Kentucky Derby and things like that. And Drake seems to really be taking him under his wing. And I really like the song Poison and with Lil Wayne.
Mm.
And I like the melodies that he's doing, that Jack is doing. And that's very reminiscent. I had to go back and look it up and try to figure out, did Drake have anything to do with this writing? You know what I'm saying? Because it felt very Drake-like. That he was singing on the joint. Like, this is one of the few songs that he's like straight, that he's singing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know Jack Harlow to do that. Maybe he's done that in other songs, you know what I'm saying? And this is something that he does. But I thought that was interesting, you know what I'm saying? But I do like the song. Little Secret is my joint, the tweet sample. He's a fan, whether it's him or his producers, he a fan of early 2000s R&B around here.
Absolutely. Because no joint at the beginning.
Yes.
Hard.
Woo! No.
Hard.
Am I the realest? yeah. But he's got the Beautiful. He's got the Destiny's Child. He's got Tweet. He's got a lot. He's got the Glamorous GLAM, the First Class joint. He's got all these like early 2000s.
Hey, I ain't gonna front. I don't like that song, but I used to like that song. The original.
That's funny,
the
right?
Joint.
It's a pop. It's a little. It's a cool tune.
I'm good on that
It's
joint.
a cool tune. You know what I'm saying? All of these songs will be on Kids Bop in a month. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to treat Jack Harlow. He doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. The last point I would make is that Gangsta, it's got the gangsta at the end, like DJ Drama did that song or something, which was very confusing. I didn't understand why it didn't say Gangsta Grills. It just said Gangsta, but it's a Gangsta Grill sample.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Gangsta Grills tag. And I was confused as to why that's at the very end of the whole album. That's the last thing you hear on the entire album.
State Fair, right? Yeah, it's a little out of place.
Yeah.
That part, yeah, I don't know.
It's at the very end. And
because I like Nail Tech actually. That sample flip.
Oh yeah. But yeah, Jack Harlow.
Yeah.
Check him out.
Yeah, man.
But I gotta
go ahead, you go.
Yeah, as a segue, we about to talk about Kendrick and having the album, us listening to Jack Harlow, Kendrick's song is eclipsing Jack Harlow's entire album. You know what I'm saying? Jack Harlow came in and did what he does as making cool songs, cool tunes. But now we got Kendrick with The Heart, Part 5, and it's major substance in here.
Oh, no. Hold on.
It's major substance. It's meat. Like, this is like, my man's is all like, Jack Harlow is all finger foods, you know what I'm saying? It's all like, this is a soiree and we just, getting the finger foods. But my man's came with a whole steak with different flavors, and like this is a serious song, G. And he put it out prior to his album dropping, less than a week from when he put it out, right?
Yeah.
And the hearts are always the precursor to the album. They're never on his album. They're never on his album. So this is like a teaser. This is an appetizer before you even get his official album, which seems to possibly be a double disc.
I think so.
I think so too. And I mean, he probably feel it's that time. It's that time for that double disc. You know what I'm saying? And man, it's such a good song. It's such a good song without the video. But then the video makes it even more potent.
I think the video is necessary.
The video definitely necessary. The video, like me and you and probably most of Kendrick fans saw the video before they heard the song by itself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so seeing it, you know, you have to see it because there are parts in it that, you know, the last portion is specifically Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? This is Nipsey's story. This is Nipsey.
He's rapping as Nipsey. Absolutely.
He's rapping as Nipsey. This is Nipsey's story. It's I don't know what to say. I don't know where to start with bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll say this. It starts, the video starts off with the title card, I am all of us. All right. And if you've seen the video, spoiler alert, you know what I'm saying? He, you know, they use the technology where his face morphs into different people.
Deep fake. Yeah.
Yeah, the deep fake joint. And he performs and he turns into OJ, he turns into Jussie Smollett, he turns into Will Smith, Nipsey, Kanye,
Kobe.
Who else?
And Kobe Bryant.
And Kobe Bryant. Yeah. That's another thing. The single artwork is all hands. I just found out that all those hands are all the people that he became. So all of those, that's like Kobe Bryant's hand, Will Smith's hand, like those are all their hands, right? But here's the thing, here's the point. Like I was trying to take notes from the song, from the verses, but it's too many. The thing that affects me the most with this is that he opens the song talking about all of these, you know, like when he starts rapping, talking about all of these terrible atrocities that affect Black people, Black neighborhoods, Black culture. He says like this is culture. That's the culture. You know what I'm saying? This is about the culture, right? The thing that we hold so dear. Then I want, and I want you to love me. I want you to want me too, though.
Yeah.
And then his second verse is, I do this for my culture. Now that's a Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? That's a Jay-Z bar to let him know, you know what I'm saying? The whole Jay-Z thing, right? Mm-hmm. But I do this for my culture. He talk about all these things that we call that is part of our culture, but I want you to want me too. You know what I'm saying? I do this for my culture. And then it's like, look what I, you know what I'm saying? He got a line in there, look what I done for you. You know what I'm saying? That's, I think, is the crux of the entire song, man. This is the culture, man. But I want you to want me to. I want you to want me. Mm-hmm. But also, the last section is Nipsey and what he gave to the culture. And how, you know what? Even though the dude that brought me to my demise did what he did, I think that God is happy. You know what I'm saying? But this is all culture. I want to say one more thing. And then I'm gonna give it to you. He got a line in there, G. He got a whole section. I couldn't write down everything, but he say, crack a bottle to deal with the pain when you're sober. Crack a bottle. It's hard to deal with the pain when you're sober. By tomorrow, we forget the remains. We start over. That's the problem. Our foundation was trained to accept whatever follows. You know what I'm saying? That's the culture, though. We see all of these things and we just accept it. It's part of the culture. He's putting a mirror on the culture.
Yeah.
But he want to be a part of it too, though. I'm doing this for us. He's like a black soul singer, G. He could have performed on what's that? Watt Stacks you know what I'm saying? That black you know what I'm talking about, man.
In Harlem, like, the Harlem joint.
Yeah.
Disney Plus.
It was It was like you know what I'm saying? It was a show with all these black performers, you know what I'm saying? Jane Brown and all these people, Isaac Hayes, but he's of that ilk.
Yeah,
he's even the sample he used, you know what I'm saying? He's a soul rapper. You know what I'm saying? He's really ingrained in black culture. Like he really cares about black culture. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Specifically, not just rapping. He's not just a rapper. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes him special, G. That he is the culmination of Tribe Called Quest, Jay-Z, all of these big rappers, you know what I'm saying? All of these rappers that added to the culture and people wanted to imitate them. He is the peak of all of that. You know what I'm saying? He is outside the realm of regular rap. He's not making cool tunes like, now I love Drake. I rock with Drake music. I do. I really do. But Kendrick is not in that lane. You know what I'm saying? He's doing more than rapping about girls and how much money I got and the Grammys I got and the like. He really care about uplifting black music and black culture as a whole. It's refreshing. Every time he drop, it's like, yo, what is he gonna do this time? Like, it's exciting to hear. We getting back to like he's outside of this regular rap situation, man. You know what I'm saying? I was excited to hear Future's album. And if it would have been another DS2, I would have been happy with that.
Oh, absolutely.
I would have loved it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we can't have and everything that Future, everything that he's talking about is the same, is part of rap culture. But what Kendrick is doing is outside of that.
Mm-hmm.
He's another, he is an old soul in that sense.
He is very much so.
But yeah, man, he putting a mirror on the culture, man.
Very much so. Very much so, putting a mirror on the culture, and he does it often and is the best at doing it. And what's fire about the fact that he does it is that he's in a position to do it because everybody's going to pay attention and listen. That's what's dope, is that people are going to care. I'm reminded of a quote that No Name said during the whole when everything was happening. Did No Name retire in 2020 post George Floyd? Yes, right?
I think so, yeah.
She said niggas entire discographies be about, blackness and so on and so forth or whatever, but they silent within these moments. And I'm reminded of what she
That's
said.
when she was going at J. Cole, wasn't it?
Well, I mean, and I think you can also make the argument for Kendrick as well, to be honest with you. J. Cole just responded. But to be quite honest, Kendrick's discography really matches up more with that tweet than J. Cole's, because you think about To Pimp a Butterfly, that is 100% blackness.
Mhm.
Damn, and a lot of joints. But I just want to say this regarding that.
Yeah, go ahead.
We live in an era where people care so much about what gets said on like online and shit like that.
Mhm.
But a song like this is worth more than a tweet.
Mhm. Mhm.
Fuck a tweet. Nobody
Mhm.
cares. Art is impactful. What
Right.
you're saying and moving the needle is what's impactful. That's why music is important. That's why um you can play What's Going On, which
That's
I
what.
think is the greatest album.
Yes.
You can play What's Going On, which was created in the 70s, and it
Yes.
sounds like he's still speaking today.
I was. That was.
So
That was gonna be my point. But yeah.
excuse the fuck out of me. Um, sorry, you see what I was just thinking about that 30 minutes ago about that tweet about discographies. Well,
Yeah.
music is impactful. And when you have artists who don't talk, fuck talking. Kendrick Lamar is an observationist. He doesn't talk a lot. His art that he creates is a reflection of everything that he. This is why it takes him 6 years and 5 years to make albums,
Mhm.
because it's not cookie cutter shit. It is a. This is the first time I think he spoke on Nipsey since 2018, I believe, right? But here it is in full fledged. We get him rapping as Nipsey, and pretty
Mm.
much talking about how important Nipsey was to the culture and how maybe he wishes he was still here, but he still did enough and has impacted the culture that much. That's worth more than a tweet.
Facts.
Art lives on. Art is what's most important. And what's dope about what Kendrick is doing is that he is an artist, just like an artist that he chose to sample. He is a Marvin Gaye. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like I said, what's going
He
on
is.
is
He is.
beautiful. So that's what he's giving us, man. I don't have a whole lot to say, man. You guys can listen to the song if you want, and make sure you watch the video at the same time and recognize what's being done. This reminds me of Fear, the song Fear on
Mm.
Damn, which challenges the fear that Black people put into their children. I'm gonna beat your ass for this, beat your ass for that. If I could smoke fear away, I'll roll that motherfucker up. If I can, you know what I mean? Because I
Mhm.
beat your ass for this, I beat your ass for that. You better eat that food, I'm gonna beat your ass. You better do this. I don't fuck them Jordans that I bought up, I'm gonna beat your ass. Like that type of stuff
Yeah.
makes you sit back and say, dang, G, what am I putting into my children? That's going to be way more impactful than anything else, because that song challenges you as a parent as to what are you putting in your kids. Like, are you a benevolent father, or are you a father that you're going to teach fear to?
Yeah, man.
I don't got nothing else to say, man. I'm done.
Man, I mean, I don't have really nothing else to add, but I would,
I'm not trying to shit on no name, but just that tweet, when
yeah.
thinking about that, it's just like, well, here it is. This is why stuff like this is important over
Yeah. Yeah.
140 and 200 whatever characters. So whatever.
Yeah, man. Kendrick, you know, he's gonna be around for a while. His music is gonna outlive a lot of these other rappers' music. It's fun to hear the Brooke girl doing little baby bars.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's cute. That's popping. That is.
Oh, but I'm like, oh, what you? Oh, but like Becky.
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah,
why you?
yeah.
I forgot
I
about
thought her
her.
name was. But I'm saying Brooke because I thought her name was Brooke.
I
Something.
forgot about her. Damn, now you made me think about her again. Damn.
But I mean, that's cool. That is like, oh, she doing it. Oh, okay, okay. But and then everybody's surprised that she mentioned a bobcat, referred to a bobcat as nigga.
If you had asked me to do
That's
that,
not
girls,
that's not that surprising. You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
If you had asked me,
But
do I think old girls say that, or maybe her friends even say that? I'd be like, I'm probably so, probably so. Anyhow,
probably
that's
so.
I don't want to go there. I don't want
And
to
they're not
even.
and they're not being malicious about it. They just They just see it as they want to be part of the culture.
They racist. I'm trying to be good on the show. We having a good time. Yeah.
Did you want to mention the black dude that carried Jack Harlow over the mud or something? I don't know nothing about that story. So
No, that's just funny. But I mean, you don't want to send me on a rabbit holes talking about how malicious and disingenuous the media is, and how you can talk about that a white guy being carried over mud by two black people to try to create a headline that's going to stir up more stuff regarding an artist who's really not doing anything except just being their authentic middle class America self, who I find quite harmless anyway. And I don't know why people are really. I don't want to end out this way. But
yeah,
I've been catching a lot of I've been watching a lot of flack that a Jack Harlow's been kind of catching, and I get it. Rap and black culture is a fraternity, and if you want to get into a frat, it's unfortunate, but you're probably going to get hazed a bit, right? Like it's a rite of passage. It's a secret society. You want to go through some stuff, but I would feel a little
especially
better.
if you white though.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. But I would feel better about it if it was somebody who I felt was not who they say they were or whatever. But I remember Action Bronson, I remember we was trying to get him the fuck out of here 15 years ago. A lot of people was because he sounded like Ghostface, which he just unfortunately has vocals. I mean, I wish God hadn't given him the vocal tone that he gave him, but it's so unfortunate that he did, and he sounds like Ghost. I guess he should have tried to not rap like himself, and then he wouldn't have sounded like Ghost.
I mean, I see people say that, but
I don't want to go here. I don't want to go down this rabbit hole.
About that. Yeah.
No, people used to really.
I definitely. Oh yeah, for sure.
Now we love him. We love Action now.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I never had no issue with even when that was going on. I ain't had no issue with Action because I like Action Bronson. You know what I'm saying?
Make good music,
and Action Bronson. Quote has said in a verse, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a white dude excelling in a black sport. You know what I'm saying?
And that's a fact.
And he is. That's a fact.
It's our shit.
Shout out to Jack Harlow. You know what I'm saying?
Be yourself and don't be whack.
Right. But
that's all I got.
Shout out to Kendrick, man.
Yeah, we ain't want to end on Jack Harlow. Shout out to
right. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers is coming this Friday, a couple of days.
Let's pivot some. We have to get at least one person on. Are we gonna do Sparks maybe? Oh, no. What are we gonna do?
We got to talk about it because we probably need we are not gonna talk about it Friday, the day that it drops. Chill, everybody. Digest the album. Yeah. Listen to it a couple times. It's gonna be more than surface. Everybody was all ready to go at it for damn and didn't even realize that you could play the whole joint backwards. You know what I'm saying?
With your goof ass.
Hold down. Or, you could play the track list in reverse order. But yeah, man. I don't know. We got to figure that out. But I would love to have a conversation. We need to find a professor.
We do. You get Crystal on from
professor to talk, man.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those, man. I appreciate artists like Kendrick, man. It's funny that we were talking about with Turner House. Shout out Turner House, man. We talked about our top artists, and I remember telling you like, man, I got Ghost, MF Doom. They always gonna be in my top 5 somewhere. They in my top 3. I don't even know, I can listen to their discography anytime.
Yeah.
Kendrick is a good artist, but it's hard for me to put him in my top 5 just because his albums, I have to really sit and I can't just throw it on. I got to be like, this is a ride that I'm going to end up like, I'm going to be listening to this. This is intellectual music. This ain't just cool bops, cool songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, I can listen to these because these beats are banging, but this ain't even like Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? These like them Wu-Tang cats was straight rapping over fire beats. This is not that. Yeah, they were saying some stuff. It could be seen as gibberish to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
But for Kendrick, this man is really talking about something, and it's hard to just throw it on for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is he top 5 material? Absolutely. I don't know. He's probably in my top 5 because of the way I'm speaking about him. You know what I'm saying?
Look, next week he'll be in your top 5. Trust me.
and his discography is insane.
It's insane.
His discography is insane.
No one but Kanye has I would say a better. You can say Jay because Jay put out a lot of albums, but I mean from like a connecting with the ball standpoint, you know, like he swing and he usually hits, right? So, yeah.
Like album after album after album after album, like from Good Kid, Mad City to Pimp a Butterfly, damn, even like both versions of Damn are essential albums on Apple. You know what I'm saying? Like the man is doing, you know what I'm saying? The man is doing his thing, man. I love when an artist, he's a fully realized artist, man. And even listening to some, you know, I'm going through his old discography and listening to some of his older work. He always been on this same thing, man.
Yeah.
Trying to find himself and talk about how he feels, and you know, tell about how he feels in the world that he's in. You know, I don't smoke. Got to call HOC, high of contact. You know what I'm saying? You know, he got a song called Average Joe. You know, and I'm naming these songs because I'm on Overly Dedicated right now. I'm gonna go through all his whole discography by Friday.
Yeah.
And you know, like, yo, he's been kind of focused and zoned in and like promoting himself and just being himself and being very observant of the world around him for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Looking inward and, you know, critiquing the culture and how it affects him. It's good rap, man. It's intellectual over banging beats, though, not corny beats. It's not corny. It's done in a way where it's not corny. It's popping. It's cool. It's interesting to hear. And he's good, man. I don't know. Beers and Bars. I don't know.
Yeah, we always see y'all next week when we review the album. Peace.
Peace.